All right, let's move on to our final segment of this show. We're going to do a little bit of a draft. All right, if you've watched all the episodes, if you're a diehard fan of this show, then last time we drafted the best ADCC fits, best outfits at ADCC Worlds. And this time, we're going to draft the worst moves to get hit with. All right, we got special guest Luke in here, so, you know, maybe you've hit some of these on people. Maybe you've gotten them done to you, but it'll be fun to have you in the mix in this draft. But, yeah, basically anything goes. You can see here on the graphic if you're, you know, if you're a little puzzle solver, you can figure out what some of these moves mean. I made it a little cryptic for everybody out there. But, yeah, any move goes, you know, from takedowns to taboo moves to anything, really. So how do you what order do you guys want to draft it? How do you guys want to
We should let the guest go first, right? We should let
I'll let you pick your draft spot. Do you want first, second, third, or fourth?
Let me go
snake format.
Okay, let me go second so I can see what the first one is, and then I know how to follow it up.
I'll
write them down and stuff.
All right, let's go rock, paper, scissors. Odd man out is the winner. You ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, Corey, you get next pick. What pick do you want?
Give me the 4.
You want 4? All right, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, I win. So I guess I'll go 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
All right. This is a tough one. I didn't actually want the one. I didn't want the one spot either. I didn't want the one spot either because I feel like the one that I'm going to say is like, I don't even know if I should say this.
Yeah.
But,
just send it, you know?
Yeah.
Deal with the consequences.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
yeah true. That's what we do on this show. Yeah, I'm going to go 1-1. Got to go oil check, dude.
Gotta go oil
if you get hit with an oil check, not only is it disgraceful and embarrassing for you, but it brings dishonor to your entire family. It's just, you know, you look at the person who did it to you differently, honestly, and it's like, are you kidding me right now, bro? You really just oil checked me?
Absolutely.
And I've always had this like this thought in my head that what if on a WNO someone gets an oil check and they just won't let go of it? Like, do we intervene?
The ref slapping the hand like it's a bad grip.
That's not it. We never said in the rules that oil check is illegal. And I wonder if we should add it. I don't think we have.
I think I saw a photo yesterday of there's a photographer, I think he's Mike Columbus.
Yeah.
There was a photo of someone grabbed this dude's pants and his all 4 fingers were like right in the dude's butt crack. Just like lifting him up. It was the worst photo I've ever seen. I was like, dude, it sucks to be that guy for sure.
Oil check is a rough one, dude. I think no one wins with an oil check. It's similar to like a headbutt. You know, you don't, no one wins that. So I gotta go 1-1 oil check.
Okay.
How you gonna follow that up?
I think it has to be third post. You know, we're not gonna go with the name.
Vader choke.
We'll call it the Vader choke.
The Vader choke.
You know what we're talking about.
In a mounted position, you just post on someone's neck.
That is tough.
Reinforce it with the knee, bro.
and actually going as far as being submitted or put unconscious is like,
it's tough.
That's tough.
It's tough for sure. One of my favorite moves in the training room, though. Not gonna lie.
This is the right guy for this draft, dude. I have a feeling a few of these are going to be your favorite.
Yeah. Oil check I stay away from, but you know.
You don't gotta lie because we're recording. Oh,
yeah,
man.
for sure.
I guess I'm up third. I'm gonna go with a true submission. I feel like these are kind of just moves. I'm gonna go with a true submission. Z-lock. Keep me away from the Z-lock because that is like.
Yeah.
It has an element of fear. You see somebody get put in a Z-lock, man, anytime this thing could snap. So third overall.
It's like tricky in the sense that Z-lock is like, there's not a lot of pain before breakage.
Yeah.
You know, where it's kind of like, nah, whatever. Is this really? And then it's like, boom. And it's like, oh, shit. Well, I guess I'm done.
And it's knee and hip, too.
You can get a lot.
Yeah.
Look at Kennedy. You know, at the last ADCC, he got put out for almost a year.
Yeah.
I think over a year.
Yeah, so really tough one there. Corey,
I'm going to keep it in the leg lock category because some of you guys have gotten to become a really big fan of this lock, and I hate fighting it. I hate trying to get out of it. It's the worst. Owen, I hate you. It's the A block.
A block, yeah, your teammate. You experienced
Reverse
A
close
block?
guard is
never once hit me with it.
Oh shit! Never once. Couldn't know.
No, it's he manages to hit it a lot. Honestly, like in the beginning, I was kind of skeptical, but he makes it work for sure. Definitely an embarrassing one to get hit with. You know, like reverse close guard. It's like it's an awkward position to be in. You know, you feel like you can't go anywhere. Yeah, it's tough for sure.
Definitely an awkward one. This is one
time I would consider an oil check. Gotta break this guard over.
That's a good point.
True. We might have to go tit for tat on that.
Yeah.
But it is a sick move to hit on Corey because Corey is better than me at jiu-jitsu. But every now and then I can just shoot a reverse close guard and then I'm hunting A blocks, baby, just on his ass. But
Man.
All right, Corey, you got
number two. I'm debating between two of them. I gotta say wrist snap.
Oh, just the
straight up
full-
wrist snap. Yeah.
Yeah, that is tough.
The Fabricio style.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, that one he hit at Aiga was crazy.
Did you see the one at South American Trials?
American
No, I didn't
Trials.
see that one.
He
He
hits
spun
one.
the guy like a top. It was
really?
unbelievable.
He hit it at South American Trials on this Peruvian dude, and just like snaps the dude. The guy literally spins like over
Yeah.
360. It was
Yeah,
like a
that's crazy.
720 or something.
Yeah,
Like it was
I've tried to hit it, never ever once get
Can't
even
do it?
close.
Hit it
Yeah.
exactly once, and it was right after Fabricio did it to me.
Yeah, Dude, it's such a sick looking move.
wrist snap is brutal.
Yeah,
The snap is brutal. Man, there's a lot of good ones still on the board.
sure.
Want to choose this one? Gonna hold off on that for right now. I'm gonna go just pure up wrist lock.
Just a wrist lock.
Nobody wants to get hit with a
All-time
wrist lock.
classic.
yeah.
Everybody, it's a cheap move. You could be killing somebody. They bang on a little cheap wrist lock you didn't see coming. You got to tap.
Yeah.
Stinks a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, one of the
I would never
sweetest-
tap to it. I'm
You do have crazy flexible
I
wrists.
do have flexible
yeah.
wrists, but no.
I think hitting a wrist lock on someone is one of the sweetest moves to hit.
Because you know it's a little cheap. Like
Yeah.
It's kind of a little bit of on both sides. Like especially even
feel like a
I-
trickster guy.
I like when
Yeah.
someone's posting real hard when you're trying to pass and you do a little hip
Yeah.
switch wrist
Yeah.
lock because it's like, dude, you should just let me pass. bro.
In my opinion, wrist lock is worse than like a smothered choke.
Really?
For sure. You know, like at least
Worse in
someone's
what way?
whole body. Like it's you feel more feeble. You know, because
That's kind of what I'm
someone's just like controlling your hand and you can't do anything about it. You know, with a,
it's a very
At least with
limp-wristed
the smothered-
position.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
very limp-wristed position.
yeah. I mean, it's like some other choke. At least like my whole body weight's on top of you. You can't move. Like it's
Yeah.
you're stuck there. You know, but with the wrist lock, it's like I can be moving and my wrist is it's getting
The best
you just isolated this small portion of me.
Exactly.
The best wrist locks are still from like when I could have finished a different submission, but I chose wrist lock.
Yeah.
Like, you have the omoplata locked in and you just smash the wrist.
Yeah.
Freaking Dante last ADCC
Yep.
against Majid, right? Just had a Kimura side triangle dilemma,
Yeah.
all good to go. It's like, you know what? While I'm here, beep,
Yeah. No, absolutely.
back to Luke.
I think we're going to take down Fireman's carry has to be super. Like
Fireman's
Owen Livesey hit me with that in the finals of the first trials I won. Dude, that's super embarrassing. The whole crowd is getting hyped up because they're like, "Oh, it's so cool," but you're the one who got thrown.
Yeah, that's
Never fun.
That is a good pick because
Yeah.
a fireman's carry looks so bad.
It does.
Like,
Yeah.
like shout out Nicky Rod 2019.
Yeah.
Like that highlight is everywhere because
Yeah.
it looks so sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, to be the guy receiving
thrown,
it, not quite as
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's a good pick. All right, coming back around on the turn. What do we got? Some good ones left still.
Got some good ones.
Got all the jiu-jitsu left.
I know. I don't know if I want to go abstract and like pick some weird ones that people just have done to me, you know, make it more of a personal thing, or if I want to go general shitty moves. I'm gonna go for my first pick, smother. I'll put smother on there because it is just a brutal thing to have happen to you. If someone genuinely gets it and like kind of like how you mentioned, you can like tuck your chin and turn to the side.
Yeah.
Like, there are certain people that if I know there's someone who likes to smother me, if they're starting to mount me, I just go like this because it's like, all right, well now you can't.
Yeah.
But if they lock your arms and your head is stuck facing forward, it's such a bad
It's
feeling.
terrible. Yeah.
Time to put Trey on the spot here. Have you been smothered before?
Of course, dude.
Nice.
But that's because my open, dynamic, fun
that's what it
style
is.
sometimes
Yeah.
leads me to, you know.
Absolutely.
Play around a little too much.
Playful,
Keep
you know?
Yeah, and I just, I'm like a guy like me creating so much,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But now, Bill specifically is the guy who smothers me all the
Shout out
freaking
Bill
time.
Watts.
Bill Watts, he's a dude, you know.
I think so. I feel like
Long hair?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Long hair, not as nice as Trey's.
Yeah. so yeah, the smother's brutal. It literally is just like I think one of the worst like physical feelings is being
sure.
smothered, where you're like
Yeah.
actually like
Yeah, it
oh
feels
my
like you're
God.
drowning. Yeah.
It's like a true panic, like a weird feeling of true panic. So I'll say that one, and then my next pick is going to be foot sweep. Like getting
Yeah,
just
I thought
foot
about
swept.
that one. I
Just
thought about that
clean, like you got the foot sweep you guys do, you know, where you kind of throw them by, and then
Yeah.
as they're walking away, you just kick the leg
'em.
out.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys always look so awesome when you do it, and the person it happens to looks so lame.
I know.
Like it's like
I know.
it's like an ultimate. Like I'm not even touching you besides one little whoop, and I just freaking got
Yeah, and you go flying. Yeah, Gordon does it so good. Like almost every time you guys come into film, Gordon hits like 3 or 4 of them.
for sure.
On purpose,
Yeah, for
'cause-
sure. Yeah, because it looks so good. But yeah, I agree with you. That's one of the sickest looking moves ever.
It's in that fireman's carry
Yeah,
category of
yeah.
like, dang, dude.
Yeah,
and
for
it's just like it's also such a satisfying move that it's like so perfect timing, you know.
Yeah.
So, all right, back to you, Luke.
I would say buggy choke.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good one.
That is a good one. I didn't even think
Yeah.
about the buggy choke.
Yeah, I think you get hit with that. It's like, you're in top position, you're dominating the match, and now you're like on the back foot getting strangled. It's kind of rough, you know.
For sure.
So I would say that's a pretty bad pick.
Good pick, or
No,
Joe?
it's me. All right. So I've been thinking about it, and I'm willing to have this one be vetoed. I'm going to put this up to the council because I feel like it's not a move, but it's a very universal jiu-jitsu experience. The sweat drip.
I say we accept it. I'm willing to.
I have an accept.
Yeah, we'll play
Yeah,
that.
why not? You know?
A sweat drip, because we've all been there. I would say even worse than a smother, even worse than any of these positions. You know, there's that one guy where if he's trying to pass your guard, that's kind of where it's the worst. I feel like
Yeah.
like you're not even mounted.
Yeah,
Just
shout out to
there's like-
Giancarlo Bedoni.
Shout out to John. Sweaty fella.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a sweat drip guy, huh?
Dude, that guy is the sweatiest guy I've ever met in my whole
Really?
life. I'm telling you.
And you know, if you roll with him, like half of it, you're not thinking about fighting the techniques. It's like not getting
yeah.
gravitationally under.
Dude, the worst part about training with Giancarlo, while you're training, his sweat is dripping everywhere, and then you sit down next to him after the round, and it's just a whole river that starts, and you can feel it coming underneath you, and I'm like, dude, you're disgusting, honestly.
That's crazy.
All right, sweat drip.
No offense
Yeah.
to Big Dan, but I would have picked Big Dan.
No. But Dan doesn't sweat that much. I don't know what
No.
it is, but yeah, Giancarlo, crazy sweater.
Crazy.
There you go. All right.
How do we feel about including Ghee Techniques here?
If you want
Anything, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like there's very few, like the old
You just
Kurt.
really hate worm guard.
There's that old like Kurt Osiander, you fucked up a long time ago. The assassin choke is the king of you fucked up a long time ago.
Wait,
True.
it's assassin choke.
The Barrett Yoshida choke, right? He takes his own lapel out.
yeah,
He
yeah.
wraps your wrist in
So
it. He
many
takes the
steps
other
to it.
lapel out. He wraps your neck in it,
Yeah.
and then he chokes you with your own lapel around your neck. He's basically hanging you by your gi.
It really is like, bro, I beat you 8 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, that's a pretty good one right there. All right, last.
I'm on the turn.
Corey
I
last.
got one
yeah,
more.
my bad.
Damn. Oh yeah. Imanari roll.
Imanari roll.
There's nothing more embarrassing than just getting Imanari rolled into and getting finished on a leg lock.
See, I almost feel like if somebody Imanari's me, I'm also appreciating how cool it was, so I don't feel bad having it hit on me. You know what I mean? There's just part of me that's still like, hey, that was a really good Imanari roll, dude. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Where do you stand on it, Luke?
I think it could be bad, but for the most part, like at least the match is not over. You know what I mean? So you have a chance to get out of it, but it's not ideal for sure.
Gotcha. All right.
Tight.
There
All
we
right,
go.
I'm gonna go my last pick, fourth spot. I'm going to go with the dummy sweep, double
Yeah,
Koichi.
that's a good one.
Get knocked to your butt because you just it's all in the name, right?
Yeah.
It's all in the
You
name.
gotta stand
I
up
feel like
so
a-
fast if
like a
someone gets you
freak.
that. I wouldn't
notice it. Nobody knows. I was never even off my feet. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
That's a rough one.
Yeah, I think Dan sent me like at least 6 feet with one of those before.
No,
dude, because he's so strong. He just gives a little shove and his feet are like boats, so they just
Yeah, they
stop
must be
you,
just-
and you
here.
just go flying. It's crazy. Yeah,
and you feel like an idiot.
yeah,
Every time.
every time. Yeah,
Every time.
Yeah. Last one.
Last pick.
Shit, I don't know. This is tough. The good ones have been taken.
There's a couple. I have a couple here we can name after. There's a list somewhere.
I'm gonna say like a fat dude's knee on belly.
Yeah.
Boy, knee on
Yeah, you would
Knee
put
in the diaphragm, pretty much.
Yeah, when they're pulling up on the head and the elbow and just driving the knee in, I feel like that's pretty bad.
That is a very
Yeah.
rough one. Yeah, that's in like just the physical worst feeling category. All right. So last pick overall. I got a bunch of abstract ones that I'm like, I don't
You
know.
could name them. What are you thinking of?
Yeah. So some of these will be honorable mentions. I don't know which one I'm going to pick. One thing comes to mind is a wet willy. When someone wet willies you, bro, it's the freaking. This is another Bill Watts thing, bro. Bill Watts is a bully at Paragon Austin. I'll be honest. This dude beats me up and does the most absurd shit to me on the mats. But one of them is he'll just start wet willing me, and I always say stop wet willing me, and he goes, it's not. It's a dry Daniel, which so I don't know.
He's not licking his finger.
Yeah, exactly. But and then Ethan Krellinston hit freaking DeAndre Corby with
I
the
know.
wet willy. So I feel
saw
like actually I'm gonna pick it. Wet willy is my
Wet
pick.
willy.
I feel like
All
it's legit because
Dude, I didn't even know that was.
competition.
I didn't know that was legal until I saw the video of Ethan doing saying that.
You know,
Hey,
I was like,
same thing with oil check, brother.
yeah.
You got to bring it to the big stage.
honorable mention has to be a hand smother, right? Just like
And
a,
smother
yeah.
down, yeah, the J-Rod style. Does
Another one I was thinking was just getting hit with someone's like signature move. Like if someone's known for a move in the
Yeah.
gym or in competition and they do it to you, it's like, dude, I'm a freaking idiot, bro.
Yeah,
Like
just join
I
this dude's
knew
highlight.
this guy was going to guillotine me, and then I just got guillotined, you know? So
Yeah,
like, getting
for
hit with
sure.
the signature is rough. Any other honorable mentions?
I got a twister.
Twisters.
Twister's pretty bad.
Banana
Spladle.
split.
Banana split, spladle, cousins. Very similar.
For a different reason, for a less embarrassing reason, for more like I'm happy my knee isn't broken reason, Connie Basami's can be a little.
I have
yeah.
Connie written down here. Yeah, it's kind of in the Z-Lock category too, right? Like
kind
man,
of following up on what you said also. What could be embarrassing is the move of the day. Like
Move of the day.
Move of the day.
Oh, move of
that's
the
bad.
day.
That's kind of bad.
Yeah, dude, that might be a miss by us.
Yeah.
that'll
Big
give you
miss.
that. Okay. Move of the day is embarrassing.
Move of the day sucks. Ezekiel always sucks. Getting the fist in
Yeah.
the throat. Crucifix. You're stuck there, arms out, just
Yep.
kind of T-Rex arming it. That's most of the ones I had.
Yeah. Dang, dude. Move of the day is
That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm glad that one came to me.
Yeah.
I'll say it, Luke. If you want to put move of the day on your list, we will do that for you. Would you like to include move of the day instead of big fat guy's neon belt?
Yeah, I think let's switch
Okay.
that out.
Move of the day is
yeah,
good.
let's switch
yeah.
that out for sure.
That's solid. That just bumped up your overall
Yeah,
list.
yeah.
What's read the list?
All right, so here's the list. We'll start. Trey picked first. He went oil check, smother choke, foot sweep, a wet willy.
Okay.
Luke
Good list.
went second. Vader choke, fireman's carry, buggy choke, and the move of the day.
Good
Yeah.
list.
Pretty good list. I went third. I went Z-lock, wrist lock, the sweat drip, and the dummy sweep. And then Corey, fourth, A-block, wrist snap, assassin choke, and Minari roll.
Nice.
So,
All right.
tough picks. They're all pretty good.
Those
lists.
are tough. Yeah.
Good game, fellas.
Yeah, I like when
Good
we
game.
have
Let's
these
see
drafts.
what the online.
Yeah, we'll see what the commenters have to say about this.
That rules the show.